We know that the standard equation of an ellipse provides a lot of information about the ellipse itself. It gives the coordinates of the center as well as gives values of A and B needed to graph the ellipse or determine the position of the vertices or foci. So if we have a general equation of an ellipse, we want to rewrite it in the standard form. Let's look at an example where we discuss this process. Suppose we have an equation 4x squared plus 9y squared plus 8x minus 36 equals 0. I will recognize the ellipse because there are two variables. Both of them are squared. The highest power of x and y is 2. And I have the expression 4x squared plus 9y squared, where 4 and 9 are positive. So this is an ellipse. To transform this equation into the standard form, we will start with grouping the terms with the x variable together and the terms with the y variable together. So the terms with x are 4x squared plus 8x, plus, and now terms with y, it's 9y squared minus 36y. If there were number here, then we would move that number to the other side by subtracting or adding, depending on the value. Once we have the groups, from each group we factor the coefficient of x squared and y squared respectively. So the coefficient of x squared is 4, we factor 4 out from that group and we'll get x squared plus 2x. And from the second group we'll factor coefficient of y squared, which is 9, and we'll end up with y squared minus 4y equals 0. Now we'll complete each group to the perfect square. So it means we'll add to each group a special number such that all three terms will be square of some binomial. So I leave the place here, and then I will do the same for the group of y's. And since we'll be adding something to the left-hand side, we'll have to add the same thing to the right-hand side. But notice that what we'll be adding is in the parentheses, and in front of this there is a number. There is 4 in front of the first parenthesis, so I will be adding really 4 times the number, and for the other one there is 9 in front, and then we'll multiply it by the number that we'll add to the second parenthesis. So the process of completing the square, we'll take the 2 in front of x, divide by 2, that's going to be 1. We'll square 1, and that 1 is going to go in that space, and it's going to go also on the other side. For the group of y, we'll do the same. 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 squared is 4, 4 goes in the place, and on the other side as well. As a result, we'll have 4, and the x squared plus 2x plus 1 will factor as x plus 1 squared, and y squared minus 4y plus 4 will factor as y minus 2 squared, and on the other side when we add those numbers is going to be 40. Now we divide every term by the number on the right hand side to get 1, because in the standard form we have 1 on the right hand side, and you can see that certain things are going to simplify and certain will not. 4 and 40 will simplify to give me 10. Obviously 40 over 40 is 1, and what we'll have is x plus 1 squared over 10 plus, now we divide here both numerator and the denominator by 9 to get just y term on the top, and therefore we'll have 40 over 9. Here nothing is going to simplify, and the right hand side is 1. And this is the standard form of the general equation given at the beginning.